Have you ever heard of a sea creature that's part whale, part unicorn? Yes, you heard it right. It's called a narwhal. Curious? Well, stay tuned. Imagine a creature that's as mysterious as it is magical. Narwhals, often referred to as the unicorns of the sea, are unique marine mammals that have captured the imaginations of people for centuries. With their long, spiraled tusks that resemble a unicorn's horn, these creatures are as intriguing as they are captivating. But did you know that narwhals are more than just their iconic tusks? They are an ancient species that have been around for millions of years, living in the icy waters of the Arctic. They're fascinating eaters too, dining on a menu of fish, squid, and shrimp. But that's just the tip of the iceberg. There is so much more to learn about these enchanting sea unicorns. So, are you ready to dive deep into the ocean and learn about these fascinating creatures? Here we go. Narwhals, also known as the unicorns of the sea, are not just fascinating, but they're real. These magical creatures are one of nature's most intriguing marvels. They live in the icy waters of the Arctic, far from human touch, making them a bit of a mystery. Now, let's dive into some fun facts about these sea unicorns. First, did you know that narwhals are actually a type of whale? They belong to the same family as the beloved beluga whale. Second, they're iconic long tusks that make them look like unicorns. Well, those are actually an oversized tooth that can grow up to 10 feet long. Imagine brushing that tooth every night. Lastly, these creatures love seafood. Their diet mainly consists of fish, shrimp, and squid. Wow, aren't these creatures just surprising? But wait, there's more to learn about these unicorns of the sea. Now that you know a bit about these marine unicorns, let's explore what makes them unique. First, the most striking feature of a narwhal is its tusk. It's actually a tooth that can grow up to 10 feet long. Imagine that, a tooth as long as a small car. And it's not just for show, they use it for navigation and even for finding food. Second, narwhals have no dorsal fin. Most whales have a dorsal fin on their backs, but not our narwhal friends. This helps them easily navigate the icy waters of the Arctic. Lastly, narwhals have a unique way of eating. Instead of chewing, they suck their food up like a vacuum cleaner. This is because their mouths are designed differently from other whales. Isn't it amazing how nature surprises us with such unique creatures? But hold on, we are not done yet. Ever wondered how a day in the life of a narwhal looks like? Let's find out. Imagine you're a narwhal, waking up in the cool, icy waters of the Arctic. The sun barely peeks over the horizon, but it's time to start your day. You're a creature of the deep, living in waters that can plunge as deep as 5,000 feet. The Arctic is your home, a place of vast beauty and endless mystery. Your mornings are usually spent foraging for food. You're a picky eater, preferring a diet of Greenland halibut, squid, and shrimp. But these aren't just any shrimp or squid. They're Arctic shrimp and squid, perfectly suited to the chilly waters you live in. You use your long spiral tusk to stir up the ocean floor, searching for your favorite seafood snacks. After a filling breakfast, it's time to socialize. You're a social creature, often seen in groups called pods. These pods can contain anywhere from 15 to 20 narwhals, and you all communicate using a series of clicks, whistles, and body movements. It's like having your own secret language. In the afternoon, you might go for a deep dive. You're an incredible diver, capable of reaching depths of up to 1.5 miles. That's deeper than any other marine mammal. During these dives, you're searching for food, exploring, or simply enjoying the deep, cold waters of the Arctic. As evening falls, you start preparing for the long Arctic night. The sun sets early here, and the water gets even colder. But you're well adapted to your environment, with a thick layer of blubber to keep you warm. You find a safe spot to rest, ready to do it all over again when the sun rises. Living in the Arctic waters and having a unique tusk, narwhals surely know how to stand out in the crowd. But there's one more fact that will leave you amazed. Now that we've learned so much about narwhals, let's wrap it up with a fun and catchy rhyme. Let's start with a fact that's not at all small. Narwhals are the unicorns of the sea, you recall. With long tusks that spiral, they sure stand tall. In the Arctic waters, they have a ball. Narwhals, narwhals swimming in the deep. Under the icy waters, they love to leap. Their skin is speckled, a pattern so neat. With a diet of shrimp, squid, and fish, what a treat! Next, we know they're not new. Oh no, they've been around for millions of years, stealing the show. In groups called pods, they like to flow, navigating the icy waters through high and low. Their tusks are long, oh what a sight! Up to 10 feet sparkling in the light. Mostly it's the males showing their might, but sometimes the females join the fight. Their names are unique, just like their horn. Narwhal means corpse whale, but don't be forlorn. It's because they like to play in the waters worn, twisting and turning from dusk till dawn. They're not so small, around 13 feet, weighing up to 2 tons. They're not petite, living up to 50 years, isn't that neat? In the Arctic waters they can't be beat. Their predators are few, but they exist. Orcas and polar bears top the list. But with their long tusks they resist. In the Arctic waters they persist. They've been part of the Inuit culture for ages long. In songs and stories they belong. Their tusks used in trading, strong and long. In the Arctic life, they're the song. And that's our fun rhyme about the fascinating narwhals. Remember, the world is full of amazing creatures, and each one has a unique story to tell. Keep exploring, keep learning.